Hey guys, how is it going? Mario here. Today I'm gonna be previewing Chelsea versus Western Sydney Wanderers preseason friendly game. We'll take a look at which players have already left the club, which players we've already signed. We're gonna build our Chelsea 11 for the game, and we're gonna see and analyze where our preseason is heading. So yeah, the new season finally being here. It's an exciting time at Chelsea. We have a new manager, we have new players. Blue Coats seem to be learning from their previous mistakes, and that's always exciting. We haven't had club football for quite some time now, and the reason for that was, of course, the World Cup. We had an international summer. We saw Spain lift the trophy. Chelsea have a winner. I know Marco Correa is technically not a Chelsea player anymore, but we take the wins where we can get them, you know. And I believe we also get the compensation because Cucurella went so far into the tournament, so that's always nice. But there is something that we need to address, and that's last season's disasters. From maybe being in a title race, beating Barcelona 3-0 in the Champions League, enjoying football under Maresca, to everything breaking down at the end of December. Like always, December, such a bad month for Chelsea Football Club. Maresca walking out on us. Then we hired Liam Senior. Things didn't go so well there, did they? And after that, we of course sacked Senior and we went with McFarlane, which didn't really improve things. But yeah, I'm excited. We have a new opportunity now. Chelsea need to get back to the very top, and let's start to analyze how we'll get there. So Chelsea's first preseason game is against the Western Sydney Wanderers from the Australian League. Now, I'm not gonna pretend I've watched any of the Australian League or of Western Sydney Wanderers before, but after a quick check, I can see they finished bottom of the league in last season. This means that we'll probably get to see a not so high level of an intensity game. We'll get to see some academy players get a chance to impress. We'll see players get their fitness levels up, hopefully. Players who haven't played a lot, Cowell, Estevao coming back from an injury, Lavia, of course, Esugu. This should be a good chance to get some rhythm going and prepare for the games that are to come. But yeah, let's continue. Here I've put who we've officially already signed and, of course, sold. So if we take a look on the left, we can see the players that have already joined. We knew three of them were coming: Dastan Satpaev, Emmanuel Emiga, and Kwenda. They've all joined. We knew of those transfers before. I believe Kwenda and Emiga are injured, so they're not currently with the squad, but Kwenda is joining after the Spurs game, so we should get to see them impress. Of course, Marco Palestra joined quite early in the preseason, I would say. He's an exciting player, Serie A #1 defender last year. We should see plenty of him in this season. And of course, our big signing, £117 million, Morgan Rogers. Uh, what a player he is. Best friends with Palmer. I'm genuinely so excited. I really hope we get to see the double tens under Alonso. Rogers on the left, half space, Palmer on the right one. Yeah, that would be exciting. Now, let's take a look at the players out. We have Andre Santos, Marco Correa, Tyrick George, Garnacho. Santos going to Manchester United. I believe this is a transfer that's, believe it or not, good for all sides, I would say. Chelsea cashing in, Andre Santos getting an opportunity to play regularly, Champions League football as well, and Manchester United getting a young, exciting prospect. That's always a nice thing. So yeah, I wish, now I don't want to wish him good luck because he plays for Manchester United, but all the best. Marco Correa joining Real Madrid. Now, that was quite unexpected at the beginning of the season. Most people thought he would join Atletico Madrid or Barcelona, but here we are. He's joining Mourinho, and I think that would be a match made in heaven. So, good luck to Mark. Tyrick George going to Everton. I think that's also an exciting transfer. I wish him all the best. And Garnacho to Aston Villa. It's a season-long loan, which can become a permanent one. And I believe it's been reported that the conditions for that to happen are quite easy. easily achievable. So yeah, Garnacho next season will hopefully be an Aston Villa player. But let's go into building our Chelsea 11 for the game. Now, here on the right, I've put the traveling squad, so I'll be using players from there. Obviously, a lot of players from Chelsea played in the World Cup, so they will not be available for this game. They'll be joining later. It's a first preseason game, and you know a lot of players will probably play 45 minutes only. But I'm not gonna start predicting which academy player will play. I'll just build what I think is the strongest 11 from these players, which players I believe we'll see the most of in the next season. So yeah, let's go into building our Chelsea 11. For the goalkeeper, I believe Alonso was asked in the press conference before the game, and he said that no position in the squad was basically already secured, so everybody will have competition. But I believe Sanchez this season will be competing with Mike Penders for the number one spot, so that would be quite exciting. But for now, I think Rob Sanchez uh, will start the season and he'll be the number one until something changes at least. I'll go with the back four now. Now I expect Alonso to play a back three mostly, and I know most Chelsea fans think that. But for just for the sake of this preseason game, I'll go with the back four. Maybe if we see that we play with the back three for next game, I'll change that. But for now, I'll stick with the back four. So yeah, let's go into building that. I believe our new signing, Palestra, will be on the right to start this game. What can I say? Quite an exciting player. Then I think I know a lot of people are quite down on Fofana at the moment, but that's a big season for him. He's starting non not injured, so that's obviously a good thing. He needs to impress this guy. He cost us 80 million back in the days, and he still has not lived up to the price tag. So on the left, I'll go with Hato. He he was to the World Cup, but he didn't play a lot, and he's with the squad now. So I think he'll start the season as our left back if we are with the four. If we are with the three at the back, then I'm not quite sure who'll play left wing back. It will probably be Quenda or Neto or a new signing. We'll see how it goes. But for now, this is the back four. I've gone to Kowu, of course, after a long injury last season. He's back. I'm really excited for him. He needs to impress, he needs to build up his fitness, and hopefully he stays injury free. In the midfield, we'll go with Lavia and Tesugo. I think these are the two most senior midfielders we have. Lavia, of course, has still not finished a full 90 minutes for Chelsea, which is quite concerning. But fingers crossed he stays injury free and he changes that this season. And up front, this is where things get exciting. Our boy Cole Palmer has had the summer off. That's, I think, the last two summers. First, he didn't have a break because of the Club World Cup, and before that, because of the Euros. So now he finally gets a full preseason off. I'm quite excited if we get Palmer back to the levels that we know he's capable of, and he's firing on all cylinders. It's gonna be like a new signing. It's gonna be exciting, definitely. On the right, we'll have Estevao back after an injury. And up front, we'll go with his Brazilian friend, João Pedro. On the left, I'll go with Gittens. I believe he's impressed in the two previous preseason friendly games, the behind closed door ones. He has 2 goals in 2 games, so that's exciting. And it's going to be an important season for Gittens. As I said, in this preseason, we need to figure out who stays, who goes. We need to figure out if somebody is going on a loan, and Gittens is quite an uncertainty, I would say, at the moment. So yeah, this is the Chelsea 11 I think we'll see mostly today. As a score prediction, I know it's the first preseason game, it doesn't really matter, but I'll go with a 2-0. Let's just say a classic result. I believe we have all it takes to beat the last place team in the Australian League, even with academy players, to be honest. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe and remember to always keep the blue flag flying high. See you guys.